In my 9 years of experience as an Amazon seller, these 3 things are what I wish I had known from the very beginning. First, private label is not the best way to start for new sellers on Amazon. Now, I've been preaching this for years at this point, and the reason is because I have seen dozens, even hundreds of people probably come through the communities that I'm a part of that had the worst private label opposite of success stories, the failure stories of private label. They found a course online, somebody that was selling some sort of content from YouTube, from TikTok, from Instagram, and they purchased this course, most likely for $1,000 or higher. And in some cases, they'll spend $10,000 for somebody to make their private label for them. But the issue with that is that you are a new seller. You know nothing about the Amazon platform. You know nothing about the way that it works. You don't know how the returns process works. You don't know how shipment process works. You don't really know how to understand keywords and the right types of listings on Amazon. And those courses are designed to teach you how to do these things. The problem is you don't have the basis of knowledge that will help you get started in the right way. So by following those trainings that for whatever course was purchased, you end up finding out that you need to place large orders, typically from overseas. And those orders many times can range from anywhere from $1,000 to $10,000 just for one order, so you can get enough volume to make the price per unit small enough. But then you have to deal with freight, and you have to deal with getting them checked in through customs. You have to deal with getting the products prepped and shipped, etc. And there's all of these intricacies to the private label model that causes people to fail. And so the communities that I'm a part of almost end up becoming a burn unit of sorts of a bunch of people that come in and say, I tried this private label thing, and I have 1,000 units sitting in my garage that won't sell. And so the way to start is going to be through much lower risk models, things that you can start with $100 to $1,000, but you're able to spread the risk over tens to hundreds of different types of products. It depends on how much capital you have to start at that point, but you're able to spread the risk over multiple products. In addition to that, you should start with a model that allows you to see the selling history of a product. And that selling history would come through the form of a software called Keepa.com. I'm in no way affiliated with Keepa, but this software tells you the selling history, the price history, how many sellers have been on this listing consistently through time. That information allows you to make much more informed buying decisions versus buying products based off of a niche or a keyword that you're trying to target, spending a bunch of money on advertising and getting the product over here and shipped into Amazon just to see the product not do well. You're putting all of your eggs into one basket with private label as a new seller, versus if you were to start with the arbitrage replens model that I've been teaching since 2019 on this channel. These are the things that will allow you to have a stable base, a foundation of cash flow coming in when you buy the right products through replenishable arbitrage items from store shelves, selling them onto Amazon. You can buy them from Walmart, Target, local regional grocery stores, send them into Amazon, and you're able to make a profit with much lower risk. You are finding the low-hanging fruit opportunities and selling them on Amazon instead. This then can turn into a private label product in the future. You may be selling for 5-6 months, a year, and doing well with those arbitrage replenishable products, but then you find out that one product is a gap in the market that then you can go and create private label products for, or branded bundle products for, which I've taught on this channel as well. That's also kind of a lower risk option instead of private label, but kind of starts to move you up the ladder as an Amazon seller. Now, the second thing that I wish that I had known from the very beginning 9 years ago, whenever I started on Amazon, was truly the need for connection and community, even though I was starting this business so that I could work from home and do it by myself, right? That was the whole point. And most people's point is to get away from doing their work, get away from being employed and having their own full-time business from home so they can do everything in the comfort of their own home. They can, just have control over their schedule and the full autonomy of what their life looks like. But what is extremely important, and as I look back on my 9 years, I see the biggest moves in my business happen because of connections and community community that I'm surrounded by. It can be very easy as an online entrepreneur to get behind my computer screen and just do anything and everything that I can from my house and never talk to anybody. But the problem is then I'm not learning as many new things. Then I'm not able to converse with other people. As human beings, we are designed by God for connection with one another. And as a business owner, the business is designed to serve other people. And the best way to serve other people is to truly talk to other people. And so there are a few communities that I recommend depending on where you're at in your business and what you're trying to learn from an Amazon perspective or an e-commerce perspective. One is the free community that I'm going to recommend. I've been in this actually since I started, and I've really been much more involved over the last 4, 5, 6 years at this point, and it's called the My Silent Team community. It is a completely free Facebook group with over 70,000 members. All you have to do is go to bit.ly/MST group. That link is below and in the description for you. It is a very caring community, completely free, so that you can learn, you can see other success stories, you can help other people. It is the best online community I've ever been a part of. And then if you're looking for a paid community, maybe you're somebody that's new and very serious about getting started in your Amazon business, or you're more experienced. You're somebody that's doing $10,000 per month in sales already, and you just want to be surrounded by other successful sellers, then I recommend the Business Building Legends community that I own and operate. It's been around for 6 years, and it's actually, I came up in the Legends community and ended up becoming the owner of it over time. But this community is here to help you get integrated into masterminds, get integrated into advanced learning opportunities. And all you have to do is go to askjimmysmith.com/legends, and you can fill out the application to join there. And the reason that these communities are so important is because if you are serious about growing and scaling your business, you need to be surrounded by other people. You also need to be serving other people so you can answer other people's questions and you can have your questions answered, whether it's through the free opportunities or the more paid, intimate communities, whatever you're looking for. Every major change in my business has come from a result of some other person that has been introduced into my life, and I could spend 30 minutes to an hour going through each and every person from a business perspective that has changed my life through communities that I've been a part of. So this is something I definitely recommend getting involved with, no matter your level, because there's free and paid options for you. And the third thing that I wish that I knew whenever I was starting out on Amazon was that you do not need to sell physical products to be able to sell on Amazon or to take advantage of the Amazon opportunity. And the reason for this is there are multiple different options that Amazon gives you. One would be merch by Amazon, which is selling designs and other things on t-shirts, on hoodies, on other little promotional type items. You can create your own design, place them onto those different products, and Amazon will sell those and print them for you. They are print on demand. You don't have to go out and buy a bunch of t-shirts and stock them in Amazon's warehouses. Amazon will do that for you. There's also the KDP program, or the Kindle Direct Publishing program, where you can publish things like books. Maybe you want to write and publish your own book, self-publish it. You can do that, and Amazon will print that on demand as orders come into their platform. I've actually done that. It's been an Amazon bestseller. It's called Side Hustle to Full-Time Income, going from $0 to $100,000 per month with retail and online arbitrage. But if you don't want to write, you don't have to write a book either. There are plenty of people I know that sell journals, that sell planners, that sell even books without any content in them, or at least very low content in them. People that sell coloring books, so many different options. But these things don't require you to have inventory that you purchase and house at the Amazon warehouse. Instead, you use your skills, you use your designs, maybe you hire a virtual assistant or somebody that is much more skilled in design to make them for your book. These are the things that you can do without any money out of your pocket. Now, if you hire somebody, obviously that's going to be some money out of your pocket, but you don't need to do that, right? You can do it on your own time. If you're somebody with no money to get started, this is a way that you can kind of take advantage of that opportunity to start growing some capital, and then you can take any profits from that and put it into either more of the KDP or merch designs, or you can put it into buying physical products to sell on Amazon. But these opportunities exist, and you don't have to start with a bunch of money to be able to sell physical products on Amazon. You can start with things like KDP or or merch that allow you to take advantage of the Amazon opportunity without purchasing any inventory at all. Now, one word of caution here, especially with the advancements of artificial intelligence and ChatGPT, if you were to write anything utilizing ChatGPT, Amazon has its own artificial intelligence, and they've got their own bots that can be looking for plagiarized material, and so you have to be careful with that. Even though you may not think that it's plagiarized because ChatGPT or AI wrote it, a lot of times they are pulling from other sources, and so if you try to create a book or do something that is not of your own work that artificial intelligence wrote, you can actually get that book taken down and your account banned. So you have to be very careful about this. Don't just try to use the easy method. You can go find a lot of free videos on YouTube, even some content that I've made, and this can help you to get started on the platform much more quickly. Now, thank you so much for taking the time to watch today. I hope that this helped your business, that you've invested time versus taking time away from your day. Please leave comments down below. I'd love to answer any questions that you have. Are there any other things that you wish you had known before you started on Amazon that I should address, or just your opinions on all of this? But if you got any value out of this video, I'd appreciate it if you'd subscribe to the channel so that you can be alerted whenever there are more videos coming to the channel so that you can watch them, consume them, and learn from them. And I hope that you have a great rest of your day and a blessed rest of your week.